Right here working on the insulation project here again today. I think it's been a couple of months since I've done a video on this. I have been working on it a little bit here and there, not a whole lot, just whenever I get a rainy day or something like that, or just absolutely bored and want something to do. But anyway, today we're going to be working on putting up the what I call like stage 2 of the insulation here. We got stage 1 done. That is the insulation in between the rafters here. Now I'm putting on 1-inch insulation over everything. And there's still a little bit of this part left to do yet here in a few places, but for the most part this is done. I've got spray foam between all the rafters done. All the cracks should be more or less spray foam. Looks like that spot could maybe use a little more if you really want to nitpick, but that's probably good enough. And then, of course, one of the things I worked on here as well is I went through and cleaned all the spray foam off, so it should be nice and flush with the insulation and the rafters here. I see a few spots like right there. Maybe we need a little cleaning up. And for getting it flush, by the way, I just used my oscillating tool. Yeah, again, looking down at here, you can see a couple spots that maybe need to be knocked down. Some of this too, you got a little bit of give to it. It'll push in if we want it to. But anyway, we're going to work on putting this up here today. We'll see how far down we get. And then, of course, if we go into the kind of the back area here as well, we got some more work to do in there yet. Oh, yeah, I can see here I still need to clean this up here yet. So we'll see how far we get here today. Speaking of cleaning up, by the way, oh my goodness, what a mess. What a mess. M-E-S-S. Wow. And the situation isn't much better out here either. We got just, piles of insulation laying all over the place here. So anyway, once we get some of this put up, hopefully we can start, getting some of this cleaned up. Of course, some of this insulation here needs to go up on this wall. You can definitely tell, but this room is definitely a little toasty. For one thing, there's no insulation up here. There's no insulation on this wall, so combination of those is not exactly helping us. Plus, I don't think there's any insulation on that wall there either, if I remember correctly. It's the whole house, insulation optional, right? For insulation here, by the way, real quick to cover what we're doing here, we're using 1-inch polyiso insulation here. And for those of you who have not seen the first videos on this here, what is in between the rafters there is 2.5-inch polyiso insulation. And then I have a 1-inch spacing in between that and the roof deck. And that 1-inch spacing, I just cut some strips of this. Again, for those of you curious about how I did that, you can go back and look at previous videos. I'll try to remember to put a link to it here as well in this video. So again, this is 1-inch polyiso insulation here. I forget what the R value is here. 1/2 inch. Oh, 3.2 for 1/2 inch. So not the greatest of insulating value, but it does give us a thermal break between the rafters there. I don't know anything else to say about that. This is the foil face stuff. They did not have a non-foil stuff available when I bought this here. And then that stuff there is just non-foil face, the 2.5 inch. And then to fasten this down, I'm using nails here. We got the nails with the plastic caps on them. And then I'm also gluing it here as well. I don't know how well this glue probably actually holds, to be honest, Evan. Again, with the foil facing on that stuff, but I guess I figure it can't hurt, right? Better than nothing, especially if we're up along heaven. I can't really get any nails up there, so hopefully the glue will hold up there. And actually, I don't know, is there a spot where we can test this a little bit? Let's see, is the glue holding it all? Okay, I think it actually is. I've got this edge glued right here, and I cannot pull that at all. So that's actually a good sign. That actually might be working better than I thought it would be. got the 4 large pieces up. We still need one more piece down at that end yet. I think I measured that to be about 47 inches. And then we need 2 more along the bottom here. And of course, Evan, they're not quite 24 inches. No, they are 25 inches. I mean, of course, these are 4x8 sheets, by the way. So, yeah, you folks can see the dilemma there, if you want to call it that. 25 inches. Really? Come on now. Oh, well. We'll go cut one on the table saw here in a minute and see how it fits. Yeah, this is war. Okay, I don't know where those suckers are, but hopefully I got that on camera. You can see me evacuating the scene extremely quickly. Yeah, and like I said, I don't know where they are here. I'm not entirely sure. I don't see anything. I just finished killing about a half a dozen up on the window there. You can see the stuff dripping down. Not sure I'm the biggest fan of spraying that stuff in the house, but hey, them things die. No good. Well, maybe they are good, but I don't care. They're still going to die. So yeah, apparently down in here somewhere. I don't know where. I'm trying to look here without getting too close. I don't see nothing flying around here. I did go outside in the corner of the house. I can see some action out there. Not a lot, just a couple here and there. So yeah, somewhere out in that corner, but I can't look under there. And I really don't want to either, to be honest, everyone. I really don't. One stung me, by the way. I did get stung here. I don't know if you... yeah, I don't know. Poor lighting. Probably can't see it, but I got one on the wrist there. I'm going to keep looking here for a few minutes, everyone, before I start or finish trying to nail this up here, which actually I probably should really try to get that done as quickly as possible because, yeah, you want to get those nails in so the glue doesn't just set up and push it out a little bit. But at the same time, I don't want to be nailing this stuff with those SOBs flying around or potentially flying around. I sprayed the outside too, by the way, so I did that first. And then I came in here and finished off. You can see the carcasses hopefully laying up there. Yeah, there's a couple right there. There's one back there somewhere, and there's another one there, and there's some more somewhere, but probably some dropped down too. I don't know, but yeah. I don't know where they are, but I'm going to find them, and I'm going to kill them. Well, everyone, I have kind of sort of abandoned ship here. I have shut the door here, and at least at this point, I don't think I have any intentions of going back in there. Wasps keep flying up out of there somewhere. I'm not entirely sure exactly where I went. I've got a pretty good idea. So again, I think the wasps are in the soffit, everyone. And at least with this house here, there's the old wooden soffit, and then below it, they've put the new metal soffit. So I can't just like... sneak out there and somehow rip the metal soffit off and get up in there. I'd have to take the wood off here as well, more than like that one, unless there's holes. I'm not sure. I don't know if I want to find that out from the outside. It's also really hot here the next couple days. We're up in the 90-degree weather here, so whatever I do, I'm probably going to have to wait here a few days, and I have absolutely no ideas here at this point. So you folks have any ideas how to get rid of wasps inside of soffits that are then getting inside your house? Let me know, and I would very much appreciate it, because yeah, definitely not a good situation. I mean, not a good situation here at all, because like, how am I supposed to work on this at this point? I mean, I can't work on it here if I potentially have wasps just come flying out of there. And oh, and by the way, too, I should mention number two, I abandoned ship here because it sounded like they were getting really mad. Like, you could hear the buzzing. I thought about trying to get the camera down there to see if you folks could hear it or not. I didn't even want to get that close on it because, like I said, they kept flying out of there. I've gone through 3 cans of spray here now. They keep like landing up on the window and spraying them as they're coming out of there. And I don't know how many wasps are in there, but it sounds like an awful lot from the sounds of it. So anyway, for now on, we are abandoning ship here. As long as the door is closed, I think I'm somewhat good in here for the most part. But I'm leaving this room here very quickly too. So you folks have any comments or questions and or suggestions how to remove wasps from inside of a soffit? Let me know. Be very much appreciated, because like, how do you, like, yeah, okay, I know, so we're going to end the video too, but the wife, like, threw out some ideas too, like, why don't you drill a hole? Well, I don't know. They can be anywhere from there all the way to there, but the soffit runs basically, and of course on the other side of the wall here, but runs from that all the way to there. Like, where, I've got a pretty good idea. They're, like, straight across from the door there, and they're, like, looks like the second or third bay over. They're going in the very corner, though, so I know where they're going in on the outside. There's a little corner from the, was it the drip edge? Yeah, the drip edge, where the 2 pieces of drip edge come together of one. Looks like they're coming up in through there. That's where I see them flying around. But again, yeah, I don't know. No idea, but anyway, wrapping it up. Thanks for watching, everyone. This is definitely not the way I planned on ending this video. This is, yeah, this was an interesting ending. Very, very interesting ending.